A wife suddenly receives a gift from her dead husband.
Hey, baby. Surprise. I know this probably feels a little bit morbid, but I just hate the idea that I'm not going to be there to see you freak out over turning 30. That's funny.
It's not.
Good, you weren't even stepping out of the house for a while. Okay, no, it's not. Go out with your girlies.
She recalls what her husband looked like when he was alive. Back then he was still with her. Just like a normal couple, Andre would always find ways to make her laugh and surprise her with all kinds of sweet gestures. But their happy days didn't last long. Shortly after Andre was diagnosed with cancer, he passed away. At his funeral, Jo forced herself to smile. The home that was once filled with laughter had now become dark and empty. Jo gently placed the urn in the spot closest to the bed. It was her husband's favorite place to sit when he was alive. Then she dialed his phone number, listening to his voicemail over and over until her ears completely ran dry. She thought maybe something was wrong with her. She would unconsciously put on her husband's jacket, and in the quiet of the night she would see him coming to her. On her birthday, Jo wore Andre's pants, singing a heartfelt song in front of his urn. Her mother and friends who came to celebrate happened to walk in on the scene. Her mother felt so sorry for her daughter. The birthday gift was a big cake. At the bottom of the cake was Andre's name, wishing his wife a happy birthday. Her friend noticed a radio in the gift box. When Jo turned it on, her husband's voice came through.
Okay? You weren't even stepping out of the house for a while. Letter number 1 will be arriving tomorrow.
Jo knew this was her husband's wish, and she knew she called it let down everything he had carefully prepared. But even the loud and lively music didn't reach her heart, just like she called him, except that her husband was gone. All she could do was drink herself numb. Only then could she briefly forget the pain. The next day she received Andre's first letter. The letter said, "Remember to buy a bedside lamp so you stop hurting yourself. I won't be there to put band-aids on you anymore. Also, I bought you a dress. Even though I'm gone, you should always look beautiful." After buying the lamp, Jo stopped bumping into things, but her longing for her husband only grew stronger. The second letter was delivered by a young man. "Jo, tomorrow is the annual singing and dancing event. I want to see you at your most beautiful." Jo remembered how she tried to impress Andre back then, but she accidentally fell while performing on stage, which led to Andre giving her special attention. Jo put on the dress and stood on stage singing the love song he once used to confess his feelings to her. Through the crowded audience, Jo could only see one person. It was Andre, the one she most wanted to see. In the third letter, Andre's request was simple. He wanted her to pack away all his belongings. Jo didn't understand the point of doing this, but she was even more eager for the next letter to arrive. What she didn't expect was that Andre's request this time was for her to travel to another city. This letter was addressed to her best friend. "Hey little Ma, make sure my baby gets to experience the joy of traveling." He arranged a party for them where the lead singer was singing the love song Andre once wrote for her. In that moment, Jo felt like she saw Andre from back then, and the loving look in his eyes from those days. But the next second she left because she was heartbroken. She also didn't understand why Andre had planned all this, but the next day she still showed up on the little boat.